very interesting is like when you mentioned now how you experienced Temazcal, and I think it's just also seeing each one of you experiencing different exercises in your unique ways as well. And again, I'm keep on referencing to my previous ceremony because it was also so powerful, but there I was very vividly seeing others healing themselves, and that's a vision I received, and that's something I continue to watch, which I think is beautiful. And I think we just go through such incredible individual journeys and are triggered and affected by different exercises. So I think it's beautiful for us to be able to come together and create this container to express that and explore that further to improve our growth. So yeah, thank you so much for creating that container for us.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll share one more thing.
Sure.
I was really surprised at how the reparenting exercise affected me. Because I have like a really great relationship with both my parents. I couldn't ask for more supportive or loving parents. But with my dad, like my mom and I are like soul connected, like we are like the same person. And my dad and I definitely conflict more. And not in a really combative way, but in a way that has just been like slowly always there. And him and I both feel it, but I interact in a very emotional, loving way, and he's very logical. And it's like there's a right and a wrong. And I'm very like, I'm not gonna read the directions and I'll just figure it out. And like, I'll do it wrong, but it still works. And he doesn't like that. Not that he doesn't like it, he'll just be like, no, just do it this way. Just let me do it for you. So it's a lot of like back and forth. But when I started like talking to him, I like really felt all of that. It all came up, and I realized how real that is and how much stronger I want to connect with my dad. And it's like, instead of like, oh, this isn't working, it's like, well, why don't we just like sit and like, I'll tell him, hey, this is how I like to have conversations. Let's ideate, let's talk about the future. And he's somebody who's like, I don't think that way. Like, I'm just really in the box. It's like, well, why don't we instead of like ending it there, which is where it always is, like, why don't we practice? Like, let's go out to lunch and let's just practice how to have conversations where we can meet in the middle. And I never thought of that as like a possibility before. So I'm excited to go back and hang out with them.